look at that fade. I'm totally getting like I can control sound. I'm not going to tell you that I just turned the sound down on my computer because that's totally how you control sound on streams. It's fine. It's fine. Anyways, my usual trigger warnings apply. As always, I have a very high stress, anxiety prone character. If that is something that you have a hard time watching, I would recommend maybe this is not it. Maybe come to a non-lore stream. This is a lore stream. I never put in the title because I always do lore or semi-lore, so it's not relevant. As usual, my trigger warning, I don't think there's any violence in this one, but there will be discussions of violence, discussions of past trauma. If you have a hard time with that, again, maybe this is not the stream for you. And if you're new to the FellSMP, that's alright, you don't really need to know much background. We're actually talking about background today, so I'm not too terribly worried. I am going to eat off screen so that my nice eating sounds are taken care of. There we go. And with that, I think we are good to go. We're going to pretend we know how to change sound. Come on, sound. There we go. There we go. Now we are on top of the world and controlling. Did that work? It did not. Give me a second. Every time I think I've got this. Come on, Stream Decks. Dear Mr. Salt, it sucks. Thank you for giving me a place to rest while I recover. I woke up and you weren't here, so I decorated a bit. I hope you don't mind. It felt a little dark, so I left my favorite flowers to help brighten the room. I didn't do too much. Looking around, it felt a bit rude, but I heard some strange noises from the other side of the factory, almost like crying. Oh, I imagine why that might be. It could have been my imagination, though. Hope you're doing okay. I did find some of your journals. I didn't really understand what you were writing about, but I know that everything will be fine. I don't think anybody hates you, though. I don't think anybody hates you. Though, if you feel that way, just know I don't. I don't. Salt sucks. Socks doesn't hate salt, so that's... I don't think anybody hates you. Though if you feel that way, just know I don't. You're very kind. I'm sorry I'm rambling a lot in this letter. I really haven't written one before, though I really like them. I think I might want to see if anyone else wants to write letters and I can deliver them. I'm going to head back to Oleander soon, so hopefully you can come visit me there. Just look for the house that has sunflowers and you'll find me. Socks and salt. Salt and socks. I've been doing a lot of work here. The factory. Been trying to make it personal death trap for Mr. Salt. If the worst days of Grimm's life were spent here, I will make sure that the worst moments of Salt's can be as well. But not too long ago, I went and robbed Mr. Salt of his food pigs, which he was so adamant I was to not touch. His food pigs. They're not food anymore. They're pets. They will be loved, and I thought Socks would be the one to do that. Socks is the one human I have ever met who has compassion for other people. Well, maybe not other people if Socks is in with Salt. But Mr. Socks has compassion for animals at least, and I thought for all of the unhappy that those pigs would have gone through under Mr. Salt, I thought Mr. Socks would be able to fix that. I thought maybe one human out of all of them might be a worthwhile being, a reasonable, kind being. And again, I'm proven wrong. But I could do something about that. I could. I could just take them back. I could re-steal the pigs that I already stole. I could just move them back. Take them home. Different home. I can't take them back to the biodome. Not after what happened, but maybe I could take them... Why is my door open? Maybe I could take them somewhere else. Maybe, let's see. There we go. Hi guys. Maybe I could take them... I don't know. But I can't leave them with Mr. Socks. If Mr. Socks is anything like Mr. Salt, then I should have seen through it. I should have seen that humans don't come in good. They just come in bad and worse. I thought I knew that. I don't know why I would hope anything otherwise, but it's okay. I'll tell Grim I was wrong about Mr. Socks. Still like I'm wrong about... Maybe I should just stop judging people this way, if I'm always going to be wrong. Maybe I should just expect them. That sounds sad and bad, expecting them to be terrible, but I do. And I really thought Mr. Socks was different. And they're not. They're not different. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but it's okay. I'm gonna re-steal some pigs, and they'll be none the wiser. Where am I gonna take them? I'll have Grim with me this time. It'll be a little bit harder. I'll have to take a couple trips. I could take them. I guess I could just release them. I feel like some of them have saddles. You can't really get a saddle off of a pig once it's on without hurting the pig, so would that limit their ability to get away from hunters, from people trying to send them back into being food pigs? I don't know. I've been spending a lot of time with Grim. Grim is feeling better now, which is great, but I miss them so much. It's okay. Once the factory is sufficiently dangerous, I will spending a lot more time with Grim. I'm sure Grim is off doing Grim things, collecting more children, as they do. Sheep are inferior pigs, inferior goats. But, oh good, they're still there. I don't want to... Thank goodness it's the middle of the night. Humans and their consistent sleep schedules. How good of them. Hey guys, hey guys. Hey guys, yep, come on. Come on. I was wrong. We're gonna take you guys to a new home. I don't know where that is yet, but it's okay. We've got to get you out of here. Is that everybody? Is this everybody? There's a lot more chickens than there were last time. Everyone? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Come on, guys. There we go. There we go. Oh, don't push. It's okay. One at a time. One at a time. Almost. Hi.
Hi. What are you?
Re-stealing my pigs.
What?
Because clearly you can't be trusted with them either. Back up a little bit. It's okay. One at a time.
Wait, what do you mean? What did I do?
What did you do? I don't know. Tell me, Socks. What have you done? What horrible thing have you done that I'm not yet aware of? And do I really want to know? Do I want to know what you've done? I don't. I really don't.
I just want Pond to be safe.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Who's Pawn?
That's not what you were... You're not talking about the trial in Oleander with the fishing house?
The fishing house? What's wrong with the fishing house? Oh, right. Someone blew it up. I was wondering why on earth someone would do that. It's not like anyone
Uh,
used it.
Yeah, Noel, 'cause Pawn was gone, Noel blamed it on Pawn, and while Noel was distracted, I got Pawn out because I was afraid Noel was going to kill
Stay
them.
back. Don't.
What did what did I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know. You're not telling me.
Okay, have you been educating Pawn about all of the things that they've done wrong? Socks? This poor Pawn
No?
person, have you been trapping them somewhere that they didn't want to be? And with this trying to make sure that Mr. Noel doesn't have a grip on them so that you can more surely control them yourself? Or have you been ensuring that
Sure.
Pawn is being a good Enderman, and not
No.
going to, run away again? Or I
No.
don't know. Socks, what have you done?
I Cesium, I don't know what you're talking about. I but I talk I don't understand. I never did any of that to Pawn because Pawn's like human too. I'm pretty sure. I I don't know what you mean by any of that. I don't understand. Re
Why
Educating?
why are you hanging out with Mr. Salt?
Oh, he asked for my help. He came to Oleander and
And did
said,
you help him? See, you have. If you have helped that man, clearly there is something wrong. Clearly. And I'm not going to let my friends. I thought maybe you would be the one human, the one good human left. And
wait,
I brought you Mr. Salt's pigs. I thought you could keep them safe, and I was wrong. So I'm
I,
going to take them again. And
I wait, I built them a new place to live because this was getting really cramped and Sunflower was afraid, so I built them a whole barn for themselves.
and
I
is
don't
that
under
barn for themselves? Are you going to just keep them there for hours and hours and hours because they won't tell you the things that they want to know? And are you
what?
going to hold food? Are you going to be
No,
dropping?
I haven't finished getting the food set up, but I'm gonna be moving I'm gonna move carrots and potatoes over there so they always have food and there's gonna be wheat and there's some horses and some chickens. Cece, I don't understand what I did wrong. Salt asked for help. He had me drink a potion and it did go wrong the first time and I was really, really sick. But then he brought another one and now I'm better. I don't understand what I did wrong.
Why would he do that? Why would
I
he do
do.
that? What socks? Are you telling me you have no idea what Mr. Salt does?
I
None.
I thought he was trying to help people. That's what he said he was doing. He wanted.
No, 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 no. That man does not help anyone other than himself. No, no. Even his idea of love is twisted into a weird infatuation that is reliant on. No. Do you want to know the sort of education that Mr. Salt gives?
I don't know. But if you want to tell me, I'll listen.
No, I'll just show you.
What do you, wait, Cis- Cesium, what are you doing?
Showing you what Mr. Salt thinks education is. So, if you were to jump down there, you couldn't get out, right?
No, it would be really, really difficult. I wouldn't be
Yeah.
able to like.
So, if I were to jump down there, I could get out because I can teleport. That is, unless someone convinced me that teleporting is the one thing that's going to get you killed. Or unless someone convinced me that if I teleport, then I will never get to leave the hole again. Or if I teleport, then perhaps, maybe, they will inform the higher ups how very unuseful I've been, and I will be released from service. I,
Why?
I
Why
keep
would any? How'd he do that?
more permanently released from service, or let's say maybe they didn't want me to teleport. Which case, if you put an inch of water at the very bottom of that, I can't teleport. And then they give me boots, so I'm not dying. I'm just stuck. Okay? And
That's
then maybe if you're really good, they will you have to recite everything you've done wrong recently. Okay? Everything. And once you have it right, sometimes it takes a while before you figure out all of the things you've done wrong. But once you have it right, maybe then you're allowed to come out. But if you don't have it right, maybe you get to stay there for a while longer. But maybe if you have it right, they'll just remove the water from the bottom of the pit. But if you teleport again, you know that you're going to be back in the pit. Or the worst is when they realize that you really need someone else there and they just leave you there for days and you have nothing to do and no one to talk to except for to sit in your guilt and you know that if this is going to be your new haunt and this is where you are living for the rest of your life because apparently they can just pass you along to other humans when they die despite their pathetically short lifespans. Stay back. Despite their pathetically short lifespans, it doesn't matter because they own you. Okay? Salt is the one who trained me. And I
that's
was to be useful. As long as I was useful, I could live. And when I proved that I was useful enough, I was given a ship. And I ran, and Mr. Salt hunted me across half of the planet. That's just me, Socks.
I didn't know.
You know what Mr. Salt did to Grim?
I've never met Grim.
Do you need to meet someone to feel any compassion for them, Mr. Socks?
No, no, I don't know who that is. I don't know what he did to them. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Well, if you are a very social creature and you get put in a box and left there,
Sam, please. Please
you
don't.
worry. And after a while, the only person who comes is someone who is there to drain your blood to turn into potions. The only person who comes is the person who sometimes feeds you so that your blood count is back up to
What?
where it should be. The only person who comes is someone who hurts you every time they see you. That's what Mr. Salt did to Grim.
I'm.
For months,
Did
weeks, I don't know how long.
did I did I drink somebody's blood?
Probably. I know that there were others there in the factory. There were others in the factory. I don't know who he handed you the vial of. But I
Was that
know the
the
blood.
cry?
Yes, I saw your letter. The crying, I can tell you it was Grim. Grim is capable of tears. I'm not. Oh god, gee.
Oh, let's get you inside. I'm so let's um I let me I don't have a lot of building blocks. Sorry. I went mining. Here. I don't want you to get hurt. Oh, not there, not there, not there. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very uh I don't know what to feel because I, I'm the type of person who trusts people. I guess I like seeing the good in everybody, and I understand that I've disappointed you, and
Miss
I didn't know, and that sounds like an excuse. I know it sounds like an excuse. I promise you. I just didn't know. I
well, now you
I'm
know.
so sorry.
Why are you apologizing to me? The things that he's done to me have happened over many years. Maybe apologize to whoever's blood he used to cure you, or whoever's
I'm
blood he
gonna be
used to
sick.
get you sick. It was probably someone. I mean, think about it, Socks. Why would a nice guy hand another nice guy a vial of something untested that he is unwilling to drink himself? Kinda seems like you are disposable. Nice that he was able to fix you, but If he wasn't able to fix you, well,
Then I would have died.
you are disposable to him. We're all disposable to him, all except for sometimes he get these crushes, I guess. His devotion is a sick one. He thinks that maybe if the Enderman behaves and the captain sees what a good job that he's been doing of training them, maybe the captain will finally love him. Maybe if he brings back enough beacons, if he brings back enough nether stars, if he brings back enough, the captain will finally love him, and he never sees that the captain hates his guts just as much as the captain hates the rest of us, but somehow he thinks he's special. You see, Socks, Mr. Salt thinks he's above the salt. He thinks he's above all of this. He thinks he's beyond, untouchable. He's never he's sick. He's very sick. He thought that the removing of someone's hand was a showing of affection. He thought that what it means to teach someone how to fight is to just push them until they are nearly dead. There are things that he doesn't realize because he assumes the world is just his for the taking. And let's be honest, Socks. Maybe it is. Salt is he's everything that is bad about humanity. He takes and takes and takes, and he doesn't give anything back unless it's going to help him. So, Socks, he gave back to you. Are you going to help him?
Not if he's going to hurt you. And not if he's going to hurt others. And your life is not conditional to your usefulness. Your life is yours, and you should be able to live it without worrying about somebody coming in and hurting you and making you think you are unloved and unworthy. And I'm so sorry all of this happened, and I'm sorry I was ignorant to it all, and I shouldn't have been. And maybe I shouldn't trust everybody I see.
Maybe not.
Maybe I should start thinking the worst, but I don't want to stop seeing the good in people, Zazium.
Then don't. Just maybe don't doubt your intuition. You wrote that you thought you heard crying. Maybe next time, look for the person who's crying.
I was hallucinating a lot while I was there. I didn't know what was real and what wasn't for a very long time. I'll start asking questions because I feel sick to my stomach thinking that somebody was hurt and that I drank their blood, and
This
I don't know what to do with this knowledge now that I have.
this pawn of yours. You said something about a trial.
Yes. Noel. Noel. Noel, who's maybe, I don't know. He's insane. It was supposed to be a fair and just trial, but he already decided Pon was guilty without hearing them out, and he brought 100 wolves with him, 100 dogs with him, where if you accidentally like do one wrong move, you trip and accidentally bump into him, you're dead. To a trial that's supposed to be fair and just, and he decided Pon was guilty without talking to them or trying to understand what happened to them, and I had to get them out. There's a tunnel that leads to my old home, my old village, and I sent them through it. And they're safe there. I know they're safe there
What is.
because here's not safe. Oleander's not safe. I thought it was safe. I thought it could be safe, but right now with Noel, it's not for anybody.
They're all crazy socks. This mixed pan. Does 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 mixed pan was was Mr. Salt there?
Yes, Aki brought them because Salt could verify where Pawn was. Because Pawn was in the factory.
Maybe mixed pan is not a human. This guy's potions are not hard to make, and they work on most mobs or mob hybrids or whatever.
Yo, this feels like a secret Pawn didn't want to tell me, though.
Well, Pawn knew you were in with Salt Socks. I mean, if you were in with Mr. Socks and you had been mixed pan in the box, would you tell the person who's so excited about Mr. Salt doing anything?
No, I would be scared. I would be so scared.
It's possible that mixed pan is afraid of you.
I really messed this up, didn't I?
You can fix it.
I'm going to. I'm going to try. And I'm. No, you asked why I said I was sorry. Because even if I didn't know, you're still hurt and you were still hurting. And my actions did hurt you. And I do apologize dearly for that because I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt anybody.
You
And
shouldn't.
I'm starting to find out that that's really, really hard.
I don't think you should have to apologize for the sins of others. It's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but I've. This is just how things
I,
are.
I have a lot of stone. I can at least get you back to somewhere safe. Do you want me to? Do you still want to take the pigs?
Is that the barn?
Yeah, it's all open concept, so they're not going to be locked in. I'm going to expand so it's even bigger, so they can go play in the water if they want. Um, but if you want to take them, I understand.
When the rain stops, I can help you move them.
Okay, that sounds good to me. Let me get you at least back to my house, and then I can clean this up after.
Thank you. I
You're welcome.
should tell you, I am working on a thing that should kill Mr. Salt. I want to be honest with you, Socks. I hate hope. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. I hate it. It's bad.
I'm
But hope is sometimes a good reason for living. And I have a lot of hope right now that maybe you are not terrible. And I. Mr. Salt hurt Grim. I can't live with that. I have spent so long just accepting his hurt. And him hurting someone I care about was a bit of a turning point for me. I'm gonna kill Mr. Salt. Not you, I'm sorry.
It's
Mr. Salt is going to die, and I am going to kill him. And I'm still working on it. I don't think I can actually manage it if I talk to him. It's been a lot of many years of him, but it I it's a goal. It's a goal to maybe. You said you don't want anyone to hurt. I can appreciate that, but I can't have him anywhere near where Grim wants to be. And Grim has been collecting children recently, and so now there's kids all over our house, and it scares
Oh,
me. We have all of these children all over our house, and he's still out there. And I don't want that. So he's gonna die. And I am going to kill him. But I don't know. Please don't tell him. This is another thing I'm telling you. Please don't tell him. I don't care
I
what you
won't.
tell him the rest of it. You can tell him where I live. I guess he probably knows, honestly.
It's,
Pig.
I won't tell him. I think I have to figure some stuff out, but I don't want him hurting anybody else, which might, I don't know. It's hard when somebody only shows you the good in them and then you find out there's all this bad. And you want to still believe in the good. You want to still believe that their heart is in the right place and that they do genuinely want to help. But if they're hurting people, regardless of if they're human or not, that's, I don't, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to him because I need to hear what he did from his mouth, from himself. And then I'll figure out what to do. And if that means helping you, then so be it. I'll help you. Because nobody deserves to be hurt or scared in a place that's supposed to be safe.
You say all the right things. I really hope that you're real. I really do, Socks. Mr. Socks, you were the first human I've met in a very long time who maybe you're not bad. I have this thing. Humans only come in two flavors, bad and worse. Maybe you're not. I really hope you're not.
I really hope I'm not. Thank you for telling me. I know it probably was very hard to talk about.
It's just a thing. I have many hours I could talk about. What are you doing in there? Hey, bud. Hey, bud.
Come
Come on.
on, buddy. Come on. There
There
we
we go.
go. Follow Cesium. There you go, little piggy.
Also, maybe don't tell him that these are all his pigs.
I didn't plan on it. I didn't know they were his pigs until, I guess, kind of now. I didn't even really realize.
I only have two pigs. These are thefted.
Well,
Thieved? What is the word in common?
stole-
Stolen.
stolen?
Stolen. There we go. That's it. Yeah, no, these are all stolen pigs.
Well, they can now not have to worry about being food because I am mostly vegetarian. Pescatarian? I don't know. I have fish sometimes, but I try not to eat animals because I don't like hurting things or people.
I think I still have
I,
some regen potions. Um, well, we can bring those over here so you at least have. There doesn't seem to be any veterinarians in Oleander yet.
please come outside. Come on, it's outside. It's beautiful outside. Come here. Come here. Let me feed you all. There you go.
Why are you here,
Um,
Socks? In Oleander, I mean. Like, why did you come here?
it's gonna sound really kind of silly when I say it out loud, but I came because I wanted to help people.
Mm-hmm.
Heroes in books, they always talk about saving a town and settling down and helping rebuild it from the ground up, and I thought that's something I could do because I was helpful in my last village. Mind you, I was the only human there. It was me, villagers, and an iron golem, but I helped. So I thought I could do the same here, but with other humans and other people, it's hard because you don't know what they're thinking and you don't know what they're going to do and you don't realize they're capable of great violence until you see it. I truly just wanted to make Oleander.
I'm sorry, give me a second. Am I here? Did the server crash? Uh-oh. Is it my internet? Uh-oh. Am I still streaming? Hello, chat. Can you hear me? Uh-oh. 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 I don't think you can. Love, did your internet just drop? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna give it a second.
Cesium, my beloved.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh dear, is my stream going again? My entire internet just stopped.
It died. It died a little bit.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
it looks like you're back up.
Am I
There we
back? Okay, okay.
go. Hey!
Oh, I teleported even. Okay. Hi. Hi.
Hello!
I'm sorry, you were saying that you were trying to help people?
Yeah, I read in stories about heroes who would settle down in villages after they were done their heroing and would help rebuild them and make them better and help the people who live there. And I did that in my last village, but it was lonely when it's just you, villagers, and an golem. It gets a little bit lonely, so I thought coming here, I could meet new people, I could see new things, I could make a difference, and I could help. And it a little bit feels like I just keep making mistakes and that I'm not really helping at all.
Uh, I mean, maybe you're just having a learning curve right now. Do you happen to have a lead by chance? This bud is a little stuck,
Yeah,
and I don't think it's healthy to be in that particular well.
come here, friend. Come
There
over.
we go.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the well. There's a lot that's going on in Oleander that's terrifying. Um,
Yeah.
because when I look down, I can't see the bottom.
Yeah, that's the void.
Oh,
I would not recommend jumping.
no, I feel like that would kill me.
It
A
would.
little dead. Yeah,
Maybe a lot.
maybe permanently. We're just gonna step away from the edge, actually.
Yeah, no. And then there's chorus fruit trees. It's nice, but also, that's a problem for another time. I think that maybe you're just having a learning curve, and maybe it's just going to take you a little while, and I don't know, take that time. But I'm really a bad person to have any advice on what you're going through right now.
It's okay. I don't know if anybody could really give advice on what to do, but I'm gonna talk to Salt and I'm gonna see what he has to say. And if it involves, I don't like lying, but if I have to help you, then maybe I will. But
You do whatever
I
you
don't
want.
know.
I would not recommend lying to Salt. Just he's not great at that. About that, he's actually pretty brutal about lying or other people lying to him. So maybe omit the truth. That doesn't seem to count for him, or at least it didn't. I don't know. It's been a good thankful couple of months since I've last seen him. So that's been surprisingly nice and refreshing.
No, I'm glad you're feeling better if it's worth anything. And I'm glad you don't have to be around Salt anymore.
Me too. Maybe soon no one will have to be around Salt anymore. I don't know. It's going to take me some time, but he's going to die, and the captain didn't seem to care, which I can't say surprised me, but he needs to not be.
Everybody seems to really hate him.
Yeah, it's hard not to. He's the worst. He is the worst of humanity. There is no other words to put it. But I mean, you're right. He did do something for you. He's done things for me. Like I said, he taught me to fight. I can use a sword now. That's nice, I guess. Um, he taught me about tools and making things, and I have learned a lot from Salt. And I'd say I'm pretty good at acting like a human. Maybe not. It's hard to tell sometimes if I'm just good at acting like Salt, or I don't know. I don't know if it matters. Because the good that he's done for me was not for me. It was for him so that the captain would see that he's training me well or whatever. I don't know how his head works or why he thinks he's doing what he's doing.
I think no matter how many good things somebody does, if the bad outweighs the good, then they're not really doing good at all, are they?
Perhaps not. In that case, again, if we're doing honesty, I'm not a super good person either, Socks.
That's okay. I'd say that's what makes you human, but
I would be highly offended by that statement.
I figured that that's what makes you you. Nobody if if every pancake was perfect, we wouldn't have waffles or something.
I don't understand what that means.
I don't
Aren't
understand it either.
waffles the original ones? Or the better ones at any rate?
We're gonna have to disagree on that.
We can disagree on that, but I very much think that maybe waffles are the superior form of pancake.
If every waffle was perfect, we wouldn't have pancakes.
There
There
we
we
go.
go.
That works. But maybe don't get bit by any endermites, okay?
I've been trying very hard. They show up everywhere, and I don't know where they're coming from. It's quite scary, actually.
Probably over there. I don't
Well,
know.
yeah.
But maybe don't. If you have Grimm's blood in you and were bit by an endermite, might make you sick again. Might not. I really don't know. But you're that close to the void, I'm sure you realize that maybe Oleander is not super safe right now. Maybe it never
Mm,
was.
I'm starting to realize that. Thank you for trusting me and telling me the truth.
I really, really, really want you to be real. I really want you to be everything you seem like you are. But, I mean, you've seen Mr. Salt. He can be really charming and very sweet when he wants to be. I hope that's not you. I hope you're just actually charming and sweet.
I hope that's not. I have a lot to think about and I have a lot to figure out. And I did wake up in the middle of the night. So I think I should go to bed now because I'm a lot more tired than I thought I would be.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forget that you guys need to sleep.
It's okay.
Well, sleep well, Socks. I will be back to visit the pigs.
Please do. Hopefully, I'll have named them all by the time you come back because I want to, and everybody deserves a name.
Yeah, I'll bring you some name tags by then.
Oh, am I still not telling people? Are we still not friends? Do you still want to kill me?
Socks, I never wanted to kill you.
Okay, you were very convincing. I very believe that you threatened my life and were going to kill me if I said anything.
Socks, I'm a pirate. I've been trained for a very long time to be scary if I need to be. I'm like
Oh,
really good at it.
you are very good at it. I, you are very good at it.
Yeah. It's I wasn't super useful at all of the pirating things, but I was very super useful at standing somewhere and being intimidating while they were negotiating trade deals or whatever. Not a great guard, but good at pretending to be a good guard. It doesn't matter. Sleep well, Socks. I don't know. I'm the one who threatened you a lot. Are we friends, Socks?
I'd like to be.
Okay,
Okay.
we can try that.
Good night, Cesia.
Good night, Socks. Wow. I don't. Maybe. Maybe Socks doesn't. I don't know. Maybe Socks does need to not trust people quite so much. What does that mean about me? Do I need to trust people more? Grim would say I do, but Grim is Grim. Have I been seeing the bad in people for too long? It's not really how it works. I mean, if Socks exists, granted, it didn't sound like Socks had met other nice humans either. I have a boat with me, don't I? I do. Maybe not. I don't know. I gotta go back. I gotta keep making the factory dangerous, but maybe I can stay the night here. Just with these guys. I can admire the void that's not the void, but it's okay. We're gonna kill Mr. Salt. Maybe Mr. Socks is not bad. Maybe this mixed pan person is someone who could tell me a little bit more about where Salt is. Help with the whole Yoka problem. I don't know. Maybe maybe it's okay to not know. Maybe it's okay to take some time to figure some of these things out. Now that I have the time anyway. I'm sorry, it looks like my deck disconnected. I'm sorry, that's the end. Oh, bye. Thank you. I'm sorry about technical difficulties. Oh, I can't end. Oh, oh, hey, let's raid somebody. Who are we raiding? Oh, no. Drop in chat who I should raid. Do I have people to raid with? Yes, I do. Okay, raiding. We're raiding. Oh, okay. I know who we're raiding. This is an art channel. His stuff is absolutely beautiful. Slash raid. Fennec is absolutely an awesome, amazing artist. I love his stuff, both on DeviantArt and on Twitter. Highly, highly recommend. Everyone go raid. I'm gonna go chill there for a couple seconds to be, communiable, all of that stuff. But shoo, bye, bye. Go join the raid. Go join the raid. Bye.
That was so fun.